Hello aspirants, welcome to IBS. So today we will be discussing a mains level puzzle, that is the designation puzzle. So let's start. So this is the question. So I always insist you that just don't go read the whole question, just read that statement and just decode it, and then and I feel that is an optimum method of solving it, or else it's waste of reading the whole question. So let me read. Just 21 persons are working in an organization at different designations. So we have got an idea that it is a designation related puzzle. So we have 21 persons also working in that. So their designations are given, and the designations are in descending order, such as the chairman is the senior most, whereas clerk is the junior most. So I will read this thing and I will try to represent that data. And here they have given 21 persons are working, but how many persons are there in each designation, they have not mentioned it. So but they have mentioned that hierarchy. So let me first mention that thing, like first person is going to be the chairman, and then we have the director, and then we have the additional general manager, AGM, and then we have the manager, and then we have the assistant manager, and then we have the clerk. So how many designations we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So chairman, director, AGM, then general manager, then we have the manager, then assistant manager, then we have the clerk. That's it. So this is the designation. Now we have to find out how many persons are assigned to each designation. So this is what we have a note also. The number of persons working in each designation is 1 less than the number of persons working in their immediate junior designation. What does it mean? It means that if you consider chairman, if number of person working in chairman is X, then the number of person working in director, working as a director is X plus 1. The same way, see, you can see number of persons working in each designation is 1 less than the persons working in their immediate junior designation. So if you do it in that way, you can just see that in chairman, if X persons are working, you can say that in director you have X plus 1. Now in director you have X plus 1 person working, then in AGM you will have X plus 2. In the same way, if you go on solving, then we will have for manager X plus 3, assistant manager X plus 4, and clerk X plus 5. All these are equal to how many persons? We have already 21 persons are working. So that by solving this equation, you will get a clear idea how many persons are working in each designation. So how many X? 1, 2, 3. You can take X or whatever variable it may be, N or whatever you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6X plus 3, 6, 10, 15 plus 15 is equal to 21. So 6X is equal to 21 minus 15. That is nothing but X value is 1. You will have 21 minus 15 as 6. 6 by 6, 1. So the number of person working in chairman, designated as chairman, is not working in chairman, working as a chairman is only 1 person. Director you will have 2 person, AGM 3, manager 4, assistant general manager you have 5. I will write it down here. Since there is no space over here, I am making it adjusting it. Assistant manager you will have 5 persons, and clerk you will have 6 persons. So this is how from this up to note. And you can see one more line in note, that if A works with B, then both are working in the same designation. So from this 2 note points, I have clearly got that how many persons are designated to some particular designation. So chairman only 1, director 2, AGM 3, manager 4, assistant manager 5 and clerk 6. So a bit of the puzzle has been solved. Now we have to designate all these persons. So let me erase this part. Now moving on to the each statement in the puzzle, we have odd number of, so from here I will read, odd number of persons are working along with K. This word is important, along with. So if you are playing along with your friend, it means you and your friend, you don't include yourself. I along with my friends visited the shopping mall. I along with my friends, along with means we don't include ourselves but the other persons who are along with us. So in the same way, if you read this statement, odd number of persons are working along with K. So don't include K, excluding K you should have odd number of persons working along with K. That is what is mentioned. So odd number of persons are working along with K means what are the possibilities you can choose K? If K is here, only K is working, odd. So without K, only one person is working, so you cannot place K as a chairman. If K is here as a director, you have one odd person, okay, K can become a director. If it is AGM, if K is here or 2 even persons, so K cannot be an AGM. So K cannot be sometimes chairman also because only one person. So nobody is working, so that is not an odd number. So if K is a manager, if K is a manager, K and 3 persons. So what are the chances of K? So K can become a manager, okay. So K cannot be a chairman. So K cannot be a AGM. So what else K can be? So I'll write it in this way. So from that statement, what I am decoding it is, so they have mentioned that odd number of persons are working along with K. So K, if K is a chairman, no person is working along with K. So we cannot take K working as a chairman, but we have some person, that's why they have mentioned along with K. So if K is a director, you can say one odd person is working. So K can be a director, chances, or K can be, if AGM, no, you cannot take AGM because if K is there, remaining even persons are working. We need odd person. So if K is a manager also, it is okay because if K is a manager, we have 3 odd persons working. And if it is an assistant manager K, again we have odd persons working. And if K is a clerk, we have 5 members. So what are the possibilities or what are the places where K can occupy is only these 3 designation. And one more statement, who. What is who? It is a relative pronoun. If a relative pronoun comes, the antecedent will be the subject. So the next sentence will be talking about K. K who is immediately senior to H. So already we have written it in the designation in the descending order. So the highest position here is the chairman and the lowest is the clerk. So here they have mentioned K who is immediately senior to H. So K is immediately senior to H. That also I have mentioned. I don't know. Many possibilities are there. So first I will list out all the things. Then I will try to think from where to start. The number of persons junior to E. The number of persons junior to E is 1 less than the number of persons designated between L and C. So the number of persons junior to E. So junior to E is 1 more than the number of persons designated between L and C. So junior to E is same as the number of persons junior to E is 1 more than the number of persons designated between L and C. So L and C, how many persons are there? It is 1 more. The asterisk symbol means LC or CL. So in this way you have to, since this is a mains level puzzle, you have to decode each and every statement and then see from where to start. So the number of persons junior to E is one more than the number of person designated between L and C. That also I have mentioned. Now L is designated senior to C. By this I can remove this asterisk symbol. Why I have mentioned there asterisk LC or CL, I don't know. But that statement confirms me that L is senior to C. So that also we have done. L is senior to C and odd number of persons working in L's designation. So odd number of persons, it is not along with odd number of persons working in L's designation. How many odd numbers of persons we have? We have one chairman, odd number person. So L can be either chairman or L can be AGM or L can be what else? Assistant manager. So only these are the three places where L can fit or the designation. Then they have mentioned G and P are working together, but neither with C nor with E. G and P are working together. They are together, but not with negative sentence, but neither with C nor with E. But neither with C nor with E. But G and P are together. P is 2 positions junior to F. 2 positions junior means only one place. So P is 2 positions junior to F. F 1 position P. So in this way you have to take. P is 2 position junior to F. Even number of persons are senior to F. Even number of persons are senior to F. So let me place that thing. Like that's a statement where many possibilities cannot come. So you can see even number of persons are senior to F. So if you place F here, you don't have anyone senior to F. So F will not come. If you place here, you have only one odd person senior to F. If you place F here, you have how many persons senior to F? 3 persons, but we need an even number of persons. So F cannot come there also. So where else F can come? Let us check. So even number of persons are senior to F. So if F comes here, what will happen? 5, 6, okay. If F comes here, 7, then you have 7, 8, 9, 10. So F can come here also. So F can come there also, because you have many persons, you have to leave space also while drawing. So let me erase this line also. You need space. So since lack of space constraint, I am drawing it here. So you need to have space. Possibilities also it's more. So F can come there. If F comes here as a assistant manager, you have how many persons senior to F? See, they have mentioned even number of persons are senior to F. You have 7, 8, 9, 10. But if F comes here last, you have 9, 9 plus 3, 12, 9 plus 3, 12, 13, 14, 15. There also you don't have chances. So only 2 possibilities are here. Only 2 possibilities, or else you can check here 9, then 9, then 10, 10, 12, 12 plus 3, 15. So only 2 possibilities. So with that you can easily place F. Only 2 possibilities. So that sentence I have placed. I and Q are working together but immediately senior to O. I and Q are working together but immediately senior to O. The number of persons senior to Q is the same as the number of persons working in Q's designation. See, the number of persons senior to Q is the same as the number of persons working in Q's designation. So let me check where Q can be placed. The number of persons senior to Q. How many persons? If you place here Q, the number of persons senior to Q, there is nobody senior. So Q cannot come in the first position. If you take the second position, the number of persons senior to Q, only one person is senior to Q, is the same as the number of persons working in Q's decision? No. If you take Q here, here how many persons should come? 3. So number of persons along with Q is totally in that AGM block is how many are designated as AGM? 3 members. That many persons are senior to Q. Yes, this statement satisfied. Here you have 3 members seniors and here also you have. So here. If Q is here, how many person? 4, 5, 6. No, it is not possible. If Q is as assistant manager, we have 5 persons. But if you look at above seniors, you have many persons. So you can easily say that Q is going to is designated as assistant general manager. So you can fix its position. So and one more statement is that Q is along with I. So Q is along with I and it is immediately senior to O. So that is also finished, and from this you can place F's position also. F 1 place P. So F 1 place P, that is also over. From this I cannot place P. So this iteration gets cancelled. So let me erase this part. So if you erase this part, all these statements are finished, and this also you are not getting the answer here. So this iteration gets cancelled. So only from this up till now it is okay. Now moving on to the next statement. What is the next statement? This also we have marked U, B, S are working together but not works with E. I think but not works with E, it is mentioned. It is E. So they have mentioned what? U, B, S are working together. U, B, S are together, and they are saying what? But not work with E. They don't work with E. But these three are together. So these three are together. Even number of persons working between B and D. Next slide. Even number of persons working between B and D. Even number of persons are working between B and D. So B and D, even number of persons. Even number. B and D, who is immediately senior to A. So D is immediately senior to A. Immediately senior. N and R are working together. We have N and R also working together. R is senior to M. So you have one more statement. R is senior to M, and what is there? But junior to J. So who is junior? But conjunction. So first person, R is senior to M. So before M, R comes, but junior to J. So J comes before R. So M is junior to T. So T then comes M. So all these statements I have just decoded. Now I have to check from where to start. These are the fixed ones I have mentioned. Now we have to check where are the places. We need here one more person. Here we need two more persons. So we have to fix. So let me check it out. K should be a director or manager or clerk. So director, manager. So if K is a manager, chances are there, and KH should come near. So this thing also is finished. So now from where to start? So we are stuck here. After this, from where to start? So if you look at this statement, number of person junior to E. So number of persons junior to E is one more than persons between L and C. So let me find out any case if E is here. If E is here, number of persons junior will be how much? 5, 9, 9 plus 5, 14, 20. Anyhow, you don't get 20 persons between L and C. Number of persons between L and C is one more than number of persons junior to E. So that is not possible. If E is here, 7, 12, 12 plus 6, 18. You don't get 18 persons. If you fix L and C also, we don't get 18 persons. So let me fix E here. If E is here, how many persons are junior? 10, 15. So 15. If 15 means how to fix? You don't get if L is here, C is here, then 9, 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 3, 15. Chances are there, but one more. So you need 16. So better if it is here, we are not getting. If E is here, if E is 5. Because just these are like possibilities, checking. It's like a game. You have to check in which place this letter means this person is designated. So if I place E as an assistant manager, how many persons are junior to E? 6 person. So 6 plus 1. So what you can see is the number of person junior to E. Junior to E means 6. This value is 1 more than number of persons between L and C. So the number of persons between L and C should be 5. Then only the number of person junior to E can be 6. So you have to see in which condition that it will get satisfied. So if you want L and C to be 5, L should be placed here, because 3 plus 2 you are getting 5. So in that way, if you place L here, C will be here. That is one possibility. Or else other one is Q, I, we have F, O, P. Why can't E be here? If E is here, how many persons are junior to E? 11 person. So you need number of persons between L and C as 10. So if you want to get 10, is there any possibility? Then if you place L and C, then 9, 12 you are getting. You are not getting 10 anywhere. So if you place E here, you cannot have nobody junior to E. So if nobody is junior to E, in that case, that value cannot be 1 more than. So if number of person junior to E is 1 more than the persons between L and C. So E cannot be a clerk. So if only one condition where E is satisfying is assistant manager. Or else if you place E here, how many persons are junior to E? 6 plus 4, 10, 15. So you need persons between L and C as 14. Is there any chance of getting 14? So let me see the numbers. 14. 14 means how to get? You don't get 9. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. Okay, you are getting L here and C here. This is another chance. We don't know in which possibility we will get the correct answer. So both the possibilities I have mentioned. Junior to E, here you are getting is 10, 15. That value is 1 more than the persons between L and C. So persons between L and C is how many persons? You are getting here 7, not 7, here down you have to mention C. So if you mention here as C, C will be here because 9, 10, 11, 12 you are not getting. You need number of person junior to E is 10, 15, so you need 14. So number of persons between L and C should be 14. 14 means L should be here and C should be here. So C should be here. Then only you are going to get the iteration. So here. So you have 9, 9 plus 2, 11 plus 14. So that is also satisfied. Only 2 possibilities. So from this you can strike this thing. Now you have L as chairman or AGM or assistant manager. So here you can see L can be only chairman, AGM or assistant manager, but here we have got L as clerk. So this iteration will get cancelled. That is also finished. Now how many are left? Here one person, here one person. So U, B, S are together, but it is not with E. Then which statement next to take? You have K and H. K can be a director. If K is a director, you can place H here. If K is an assistant manager, K is a manager. If K is a manager, H here, and K is an assistant manager, okay, there also you have. And G and P are together. So G and P are together, but not with C or E. Even that statement is also finished. Now you have one more person there. L and C is also fixed, and there 2 more person. Then you have next what else? T, N and R are together, and you have one more statement. D and A are. D who is immediately senior to A. D who is immediately senior to A, they have mentioned. So D we have. So now where to start after this? So if you start with K, K as a director, manager and clerk. So how to fix K? You have, if you place K as a director, then you will have H down. Okay. If you place K here, H will be coming here. then D, then you will have A. So how to start? Next other clue from where to start. You have one more like N and R are together. Now you need here two persons, here one person, here one person, here four persons, and here you have four persons more. So you need N and R, UBS are together. UBS are together cannot be here, cannot be here. It can be here or here, but UBS is not along with E. So you can confirm UBS here. So what are the statements which is finished? Just strike it off so that you don't get confused with that. Now B and D, number of persons between B. So we have got B. B and D is even. So somewhere they have mentioned here that I have noted down. B and S are working together, even number of persons working between B and D. So B is here. So if D is here, is it even number? No, we don't have, means immediately. So if D is here, we have odd number of persons working. So if D is here, how many persons? 9 odd. If D is here, how many persons are working? 9, 9 plus 3, 12. So that is satisfying. Even number of persons are working between B and D. Now next one is, we have D is immediately senior to A. So A is here, that is also fixed. Now what we are left with? K, H. So K, if K cannot come as a director because already here 3 persons occupied. So K is not a director. If K is a manager, H can come here. Here 3, 4, 5, one more person is required. So if K is a manager or clerk. If K is a manager, H should come here. K is a clerk. So K will not be clerk. So only one possibility is K is manager and H will come here. That is also finished. So since there is no space, it will look clumsy. But once you start decoding this puzzle, it's very easy. Nothing. Just try to find out where are the possibility to place it. So first while solving it feels difficult, but if you solve it the next time, or if you do such type of models, then this will be very easy. Now we have placed H also. Now, so after this, what are the variables left over, or the persons left over? Is you have one person here, and now we will use this condition. Only N and R are together. N and R are together, only possibility is here, N, R. These both are together. And N is senior to M. So M can come only here, and T is senior to T is senior to M. So T should come above, and R is senior to J. More than J is senior to R. So only possibility J can come here, and T is senior to M, T. So this is the arrangement. So don't think that only with one possibility it's able to do. No, I have just sorted out in my mind that here you cannot place this thing, or here you cannot place that way. So with that, just within one possibility only we can do it. Or you have to think, just I have mentioned this number, from this you have to think, this cannot come here, this cannot come there. Just try out the possibilities. Means if you place this thing that is being disturbed, so where should I place it? So you should try to think in this way logically. So I will just erase this all possibilities, and I will make it in still more question. This is just a arrangement. Still we have conditions related to it. We will be doing it in the next slide. So already we have solved the puzzle. Now we have some conditions also. So where to assign? So from the previous slide I have just noted down the designation and person. Now we have the condition. All the persons except senior to additional general manager, all the persons senior to additional general manager are transferred except seniors. So who are the persons who are senior to AGM? Director and the chairman. So these persons are not transferred to any different branches, but remaining are transferred to head branch, urban and rural branch as per the below condition. So let me write down branch, then we have the designation or the persons. So we have the branch, and we have the employees who are transferred. So let me see the person, condition 1, let me see. the person whose name comes before and all the remaining person they have said are transferred to AGM, okay, like and rural respectively. So first condition is the person whose name comes before M in alphabetical and also even number are transferred to head branch, and the person whose name comes after M in alphabetical series and also odd number of persons working are transferred to urban branch. It is branch, not then all the remaining persons are transferred to rural branch. They are saying the person senior to additional general manager are appointed as supervisors of all the 3 branches. So we have how many branches here? 3 branches. We have here 3 branches. What are these? Head branch, then we have the urban, and then we have the rural. So we have the rural, 3 branches. So from this they have said the person whose names, okay, before that, and these persons, the remaining persons are being transferred to these branches, and who the persons who are senior to AGM are appointed as supervisors. They are the head supervisors of these 3 branches and head the rural and branch in alphabetical order respectively. So the remaining persons are supervisors of all the 3, head, urban and rural according to the alphabetical order respectively, and employees. Ployees, employees. So this is the another table I have mentioned here. So let me draw it neatly. So you can have, there is a gap, this is the senior. So the persons who are senior to AGM, designation senior to AGM is chairman and director. So chairman you have L, only one person, director you have 2 directors D and J. So these 3 are arranged in alphabetical order according as their supervisors respectively, according like head branch, urban and then rural. So first, who comes first? D, L, J, D will come first. So I have arranged D as head of supervisor, head branch. Then H, I, A, B, C, D, you can see H, I, J, K, L. So next comes J, K, L. So these 3 persons are over. We have we have given as a supervisor head for head, urban and rural. Now if you look at the condition 1, the person whose name comes before M. So before M means how many letters we have? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Not M. M is not included. The person whose name comes before M in alphabetical series, and also this is also very important condition, and also even number of persons working along with them are transferred. Working along with them are transferred to head branch. What does it mean? And also even number of persons working along with them are transferred to head branch. So if you read this sentence, the person whose name comes before M in alphabetical series, and also it is one more condition, both should satisfy, and this thing, and also even number of persons. That means that person name should be alphabetical order, according to alphabetical order it should be before M, and excluding that person's remaining person should be even. So if that is the case, then that person, which person whom we have referred to, first person, that person will be transferred to head branch. So let me check from here. Here we have how many letters coming before M? We have I and A. I and A. If you take A, excluding A, you have 2 even persons. So A can be transferred to head branch. If you look at I, if you take individually I is also coming before M, means alphabetical order. And if you take I, you can see how many persons are along with I, Q and A, and they are all even in number. So I also can be transferred to head branch. So the next case, F. If you take F individually, that is according to alphabetical order it is before M, but number of remaining persons are 3, that is all. So you cannot take any person from manager. The remaining one E, if you take E, you have 4 persons, okay, that is also correct. E also can be included. If you take H can also come because it is also lying between before M. N is also after, R is also after, T is also after. Now, first according to the first condition, if there is any last one, no. If you take 1, if you take B, remaining all are odd. So, that also we cannot take anybody, like we cannot transform any employees from clerk. Only head branch will have employees like A, I, E, H, that's it. Now, next one, next condition 2. The person whose name comes after M. After M means who all are there? L. After M. M is not included. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So, after M. M is not included. Those persons in alphabet and also odd number of persons along with them. It is not persons working with them, along with them are transferred to urban branch. Those persons are transferred to urban branch. So, from here which is Q is there. If you take Q, you have remaining 2 are even. So, we need an odd one. So, next one is we have F. If you take F here, it is before M. So, it is not after M. So, F cannot be concluded. So, from here what is remaining? Q is remaining. From here F is remaining. So, O, if you take O, you have odd number. So, O can be included. C also was not, is not transferred to any place. So, let it be there. Then next you have K. K also it comes before. So, that was also not there. Next what else you are having? E is also transferred, H is transferred, N. So, if you take N, you have remaining 4. Those are like even. So, we cannot take that also N. R. If you take R also, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 even. R. T also cannot be taken. So, from here P, G. If you take P, P can be concluded. If you take P, you have remaining all are odd. If you take P along with P, you have G, U, B, S, M. They are odd in number. Now, G also cannot be taken. Then you have U. Then B has been already, no, B is also not taken. Then S can be taken because if you take S, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and M also can be taken. But M cannot be taken because they have not said including M. So, M cannot be taken here. So, M will come there. So, these are the persons who are left over. So, you have now what is the next condition? All the remaining, third condition, all the remaining persons are transferred to rural. So, who are the remaining persons? Here we have Q, you have F, C, K, N, R, T. So, F, C, K, N, R, T, G, B, M. So, these are the person, sorry, G, B, M. M will not come here. It will not come in urban. So, that M I will erase it because they have not said M will come here. So, G, B, M, that is it. So, this is all about we have arranged and this is all about the puzzle. Now, we have to solve questions based on this. So, this is very easy once you start preparing such type of models. So, already we have solved the puzzle and the condition also. Now, we will be doing the 5 sub questions related to it. So, first one is dash persons are transferred to rural branch and supervised by dash. So, let me check. Dash persons are transferred to rural branch. So, how many employees are there in the rural branch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and supervised by whom? L. So, 10 L, option B is the right answer. Next one. Who among the following person is not supervised by J? Is not. So, J is supervised by whom? O, P, U, S. So, the person who is not belonging to that group. O, P, U, S. So, only K. So, K is not supervised by J. So, the next one. Dash persons are designated senior to dash. So, let me see the option because we do not have that and options are 10 and 10T3O. 10T3O. Then we have 16N, 16N, 6A. 6A. So what is the question? Question is dash persons are designated senior to dash. So dash persons, how many persons? If you see the first option, option verification, 10 persons are designated senior to T. So where is T? 10 persons here. 10 persons are designated senior to T. T we have in the as assistant manager. So is there 10 person? Count the number of person. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10 persons are designated senior to T. Other option 3, O. So O is here. It is not 3 person designated senior to O. 16N. N is here. Do you have 16 employees? 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Then 6A. A is here. You don't have 6. So option 1 is the right answer. So next one. Who among the following persons are working in the same designation? Same designation. So who all are working in the same designation? PGS and AQJ HEF. PGS. PGS, same designation. PGS, where is PGS? Yes, PGS is working as a clerk in the same designation, and they are along with whom? PGS, AQJ. AQJ, let me check. AQJ. Where is AQJ? AQJ. They are not working in the same designation. So the next one, HEF. HEF. So HEF. HEF. Even though they are also not working in the same designation, because we have HE working as an assistant manager and F as a manager. So only one set, only option, I think only one. PGS is working in the same designation. PGS. So moving on to the last one. The monthly salary of each designation is decreased by 10K starting from chairman to clerk. 10K, 10,000 has been decreased. Then, and if the monthly salary of the chairman is 100K, then what is the sum of the monthly salaries of C, Q and B? So let us take that thing, C, Q and B. So C, they have said C, Q and B. So let me erase this part, C, Q and B. So this difficulty you will not face it, because in the exam you can just don't try to read the whole question, just try to decode each statement and just decode it in your rough sheet, so that you don't have to look n number of times into system. So that will not take away your time, that so that easily you can solve this puzzle. And here, since it's a slide, you have to again go to the next slide, again you have to come back, that's why it's time consuming. So what is that question? Like starting salary from chairman to clerk, they have reduced it by 10K, and initial salary of chairman was 100K. So it is reduced by 10K, means director will get 90K, AGM 80, then 70K, then 60K, then 50K. Then they are asking what? Sum of the salaries of C, Q, B. C is a manager, so he will be getting 70. Q is a AGM, so he will be getting 80. And then B, where is B? B is a clerk, he will be getting 50. So if you add all these three, you are going to get 0, 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 5 is nothing but 220. So 200K will be the sum of their salaries. So let me check. So 200K, it is option number C. So that is all about this puzzle. You have 5 questions related to it. So hope this topic was clear to you all, and you can ace this session only through practice. So thank you for watching.